It's freezing outside here, but we need to get inside. Where are we going, Mike?
Well, I tell you what, being that it's pretty dark out here, and I'm sure you probably can barely see us, but we are going to Liability Brewing in Greenville, South Carolina. And as you can see, behind me is the brewery. I mean, that's where they brew the beer. You can see the tanks and all back there. But anyway, share, like, and what else?
Subscribe.
Yeah, there you go. And we'll see you on the inside.
That sounds good to me.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are at Liability Brewing in Greenville, South Carolina. And it's a chilly night. Trust me. It's April.
Chilly.
It's spring, like a week away from Easter, and we are freezing our wazoos off.
Yep.
But we're warming it up with some brew.
Right.
So,
and this Liability is on Stone Avenue,
yeah,
off Main Street in Greenville.
And I think it's on the south, considered like the south end of Main Street. But before we get started, I have a confession to make.
And I can't believe you're finally going to confession.
So I will say that about 4 years ago, when Liability opened up, I mean, they were brand spanking new. And I had been reading some beers that they had on tap, and I just had to get here. So Patty and I, along with our daughter and the little grand munchkins, we came here, and I'm not going to say the beer was bad. The beer was not bad. But I had a hard time tasting a lot of the ingredients that they claim was in the beer. And I really just didn't care for it. It wasn't my cup of tea. But today I came back and I take everything back because I really, really love the beer that I had today as far as how it tasted, the uniqueness of the beer, just everything about it. And so I highly recommend anybody that's in the Greenville area, if you're visiting, whether you live here, you need to come by and check them out. I am more impressed today about the beer than I have been. So we'll just go ahead and get started. We actually had 2 flights of beers. So Patty, is there anything that sticks out with you?
Well, yeah. I have to brag on how do you spell bougie, or bougie, and it's with cherry and blonde orange flavors. It's a fruit sour. It kind of if I was out playing tennis and it was a hot day, that would have been so refreshing. But I pretty much drank all of your sample of that, your flight on that. That was really, really good. And then I really liked the doubly noted, which was a barreled aged 8%, and I surprisingly really enjoyed it. It had chocolate and cherry flavor in it.
Well, the doubles always
surprise us, don't they?
Yeah, they do. The doubles are pretty good. That is a high gravity beer, and it was just so unique and smooth. I mean, I got some notes because, like I said, I can hardly read this stuff because it's dark in here. But there was the chocolate, chocolate covered cherries, and the fact that it was barrel aged, so it just added some uniqueness to that beer. I really, really liked it.
Now the other one that we've had before was the Ted Dancing, which we gave it a pretty good rating before.
That was actually one of the it might have been one of the only beers that I actually had before.
That you really liked.
But I went back and checked my rating and checked my notes on that, and I will tell you that to me this beer tastes much better than it did 3 years ago. And again, I don't want to say anything bad about what was 3 years ago, but this is when they first opened. And they've had a lot of time to tweak some things, some recipes and so forth. Unfortunately, the owners aren't here. They were here and left. And we're going to maybe try to do another video at some point and interview somebody. But now is not a good time. So anyway, the Ted Zane's thing, that was good.
And then Yamature Hour.
Oh my goodness, the Yamature.
Sweet potato beer.
That is, I did not write the percent down, and I'm not 100% sure what that was, but that's actually a collaboration with Woodside Bistro, and
Apple, cinnamon, and pumpkin spice.
I mean, it's just and just different spices and all that. It really had an unbelievable flavor. I mean, it was just really, really good.
Now you like the Heffy, which was the how do you say it? Athleisure?
The Athleisure. That is, I think that was considered to be a Belgian
wheat beer.
It
had banana, honey, clove, and spice.
I love that stuff. And that was a really, really good tasting beer.
Who else would have liked that? Lindsay. Because she likes beers like that, doesn't she?
She does.
Yeah.
And then
Too Mature.
That's the one we just talked about, right?
No,
the Too Mature
was caramel and toffee.
Yeah, and that also, it had caramel and toffee. That had a really unique, special kind of flavor that it had.
And then we had the Feral Garden Gnome.
How
do you like the name of that?
That's just pretty cool because I can just see all these little gnomes running around
drinking the beer. And what flavor was in it?
What did I write down here?
Similar to the Hef from 2020.
Oh! Wait a second. I'm sorry. I'm looking down here. This particular beer. There's a reason why I wrote this down. They had a gold type of award for 2020.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And they had a silver award for 2021
for that beer.
And for that particular beer.
Cool.
And I will tell you that is a really good, smooth, creamy, nice tasting beer. If you like the banana, the clove, and all that, I mean, again, it just, it was just really, really, really good.
And then you had the Norman Door, which was a collaboration with Wandering Mead, which is another neat place that we've been. And that was a honey spice, and you said it was very unique.
Yeah, well, it had, you can taste some of the honey sweetness. It had some spices in it. And when you put all that together, it just had a really unique. I honestly don't know how to explain some of these flavors. I mean, it's just off the chart when you start drinking some of this beer.
And what was the last one?
But I wanted to say, I thought I had another.
I was talking about my fruit beer, and you said it tasted like cherry limeade.
Oh, that's what this was.
Yeah.
So what is the name of this one?
How do you spell bougie?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It was kind of like a cherry limeade type thing. That's right.
And then the last one that you tried was Nobody Expects the Scottish Inquisition.
Yeah, that was like a dark cherry honey beer. That was borderline on. Very borderline on high gravity. It was 7.5%, but it was good. I mean, all these beers that I had tonight had their own unique kind of flavor taste, and the combination of the ingredients and all that just gave it an extra neat tasting beer. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it was totally different from 3 years ago, and today I definitely will be coming back here, especially. And I know I shouldn't say this, but especially since one of the beer pourers is a Notre Dame fan.
Yeah.
Actually, I heard another one is too, so I may be back. Of course,
yeah.
You see where I got my little Citadel Bulldogs here.
But the neat thing was we did meet the owners, and they're both real close from our hometown. One was from Marietta, Ohio, the wife.
Oh yeah, Marietta, Ohio, that's right.
And then the husband was from Cleveland, so that was pretty cool because we got relatives there. And then what I really have enjoyed about this place is that there's 2 restaurants that you can go to, and they'll deliver the food. Well, I know the barbecue place, Moe's Barbecue, you can go over there and order, and they'll bring the food over here to you. And we had burnt ends tonight, which were real good, and banana pudding.
And what did I have because you ordered it? Just a barbecue sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all really, really good.
And the Mississippi mud pie. And then right next to it is a pizza place that looked really, really good too. So
yeah, people were getting pizza and eating it in here as well.
too. So, And it's very dog friendly because I think I would say there was almost, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about
There was a
10
lot of dogs
tables
in here.
and I would say half of them had a dog.
Yeah.
And they're well behaved. They like coming.
We had all the doodles.
Yeah.
All the, I don't know,
Golden.
bunch of
Oh,
different
Aussie
doodles.
doodle, yeah.
An Aussie doodle was here. Aussie doodle.
So anyhow.
That's awesome. Aussie doodle.
So we've enjoyed this. If you're in Greenville, you should try it and make plans to have dinner and beer because you'll enjoy.
So closing, I want to say that in the description, we actually have some Brew Talk with Mike products there. Check them out. And if you have a brewery or a beer that you want us to check out that you like, I want you to reach out to us. Okay?
Yeah, that'd be cool because I like
that would be awesome.
traveling.
So until next time, dilly.
Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe, like, share. Yeah, we need some subscribers.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.